Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Got a huge sort of Lego room update for you guys today. Made some huge changes to the Lego room, and I've actually added 9 brand new shelving units here that has essentially tripled the amount of shelving space here in the Lego room. So I'm super excited to show you guys these changes and these additions to the Lego room. And it has really improved the overall appearance. You can see those shelves right along the back wall there. I used to use a series of shelf brackets and a combination of 8 and 6 foot shelves that are have a 1 foot depth, and I've replaced them with these what you call billy shelves from IKEA. I believe they will be available in Canada and the US, probably internationally as well. These shelves here are pretty nice. They're 80 centimeters wide and about 200 centimeters or 2 meters tall. And they come with 5 shelves per unit. So you can fit, so essentially it becomes 7 shelves because you can use the bottom shelf and you can also use the top. So by adding these units here, I've over tripled the amount of shelf space here in the Lego room, and we're going to take a look at everything on the shelves there. So starting right over here next to my build table, sort of a mess, sorting some parts right now. We have all my parts organizers, which is in a different IKEA unit. Then we have all my Star Wars minifigures. We're going to save that for a video coming out here in the very near future. On the bottom here, we have my Lego sort of big head sorter. I like it. It's just like an ornament type thing. And then some Lego books, and also a minifig frame that I got for free from one of the promotions from the Lego store with all of the Simpsons minifigs. Then we have some Batmobiles, such as the Joker's Lowrider and the Penguin's car. And then a bunch of different minifigs here on the sand base plate. We have animals. Then we have DC characters and Marvel characters. And there are a lot more characters mixed into my Lego city. Then we have Majesto's Tower here, which is a classic Lego set that I picked up recently on Kijiji, which is a local classifieds here in Edmonton, Alberta, for about $25, so not too bad. More minifigures here, the Harry Potter lineup, and also the Simpsons lineup. A lot of duplication minifigures in there. And then we have a whole bunch of random dudes here. Sort of some custom minifig series on the far left here, integrated with just some old school classic guys from the Castle lineup, and then a bunch of different Ninjago and Speed Champ drivers, everything like that. Just a bunch of random minifigures. And then we have Harry Potter Hagrid's Hut. This is not the new one, it is the old one. And the Friends set here, the Central Perk set. Right above that, we have 2 more of those custom minifig sort of displays. We have Harry Potter on this one here. And then we have DC, which are the Lego Batman movie figures. Along the top, I've decided to put a bunch of different sealed Lego sets of all sorts of different types. Most of the ones on the top there are all sealed and original, and they're the promotional sets that you get for free when you go to the Lego store. For the most part, I don't really I don't really build those. I just sort of collect them and hoard them away. And then beside that, we have the Quickie Mart, just sort of a little Simpsons splash here, along with the Simpsons house. Sort of random that this is beside the Simpsons house, but it's just a space shuttle, or spaceship, I guess. Spaceship! Obviously the things here will change. I've only just finished building all these billy shelves last night. I got it down to a science building these things. Obviously, when you do something 9 times, I crushed out the last 3 in 1 hour. So pretty easy to build these shelves. You can see the Batmobile sets on these shelves, the 1989, and also the tumbler, along with the minifigs from those 2 sets. You got that one here, and then this little display stand there. Some more Batmobiles just in below that. Also some bat wings. You can see Santa's still driving that one from the Instagram post I did on Christmas Day. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you check it out. It's pretty much the same as my YouTube name, Brixie.j. Promotional set here from when the Lego store opened up in Edmonton. Then the Batmobile from the Lego Batman movie. Down here you'll see a bunch of Ziploc bags on the bottom. Obviously it's hard to see the bottom, so I've decided to put a bunch of Ziploc bags that are full of all my different Lego parts, sort of rather than having them crammed underneath the table by my build table. It's just a little easier to find the color I'm looking for when they're spread out on the bottom there. The London bus and the Volkswagen Beetle. So this is the shelf that holds all of the creator vehicles, such as the Volkswagen camper van, the Mini Cooper, and the one I've most recently added to the collection, which is the Harley Davidson Fat Boy. Just above that, the Ferrari and the Mustang, along with Emmett's construction mech, a crane that's currently being operated by the Joker. And something I had a lot of fun with was this one here, which is the 4x4 Extreme Off-Roader. Actually a pretty handy-dandy RC car. Some more promotional sets along the top there. You'll see it's a lot of holiday stuff. This is something that I've sort of picked up probably 8 years ago now. It is a Stormtrooper helmet, not Lego. One of the few things that are not Lego in this room. And then we have the snow speeder above that there. There is a bunch of small Star Wars ships in here, like General Grievous's, sorry, not General Grievous's, that's Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, I believe it's called. And then a bunch of other small Lego Star Wars sets right in below those, along with one of the few brickheads I have, which is Chewbacca. And then the only Disney princess set I have, which is Ariel's underwater area. I did want to add that to my underwater area eventually. A few more little small Star Wars ships, such as the droid gunship. And right down here we have a set that I have to build. And that's the Brexcelsaur. Picked that up from Walmart for 100 Canadian dollars on my last adventure, on my last vlog there, which is $100 under the suggested retail price here in Canada. So that was a pretty big pickup. You'll see there's lots of void space or open space in these shelving units because I've actually, like I said, tripled the amount of space that I have by adding these Billy units that retailed for $55 at IKEA. Then the Tanto 4, my newest Star Wars set. You'll see that I'm getting pretty close to these sets here. It's because the aisleway here is quite tight. Very tight. That's because I have the train track here so that the trains can go from the bottom of the Lego city from the train yard up to the top. I was considering removing this because I had I didn't have enough track to make it operate, but now I realize I'm only one set of track away from completing that circuit again, and I put so much effort into building it. Why would I get rid of it? I still might because it's quite narrow here, but for how much walking I do back here, it's not too bad. I mostly look at these sets from across the room, and I think they look pretty good on the other side of the room. We have some Imperial shuttles here. Imperial Shuttle Tidarium, 2 different sets, and also Krennic's Imperial Shuttle here. And then we have the Saturn V just above that. I figured this was a nice little ornament here. I'd put a full pick-a-brick cup full of brick separators. There's one green one in there and the rest are orange, along with my brick-built Lego logo and a couple of alarm clocks, a Stormtrooper and a Batman. Below that we have the 4 Amigos. We have Yoda, BB-8, the Porg, and of course R2-D2. Those have all got to go onto a shelf together for sure. And then right below that we have General Grievous's starship. One that he's always escaping on because he's not really good at his job, is he? And then we have Jabba the Hutt's sail barge along with Slave Leia there. You can see that blue guy playing his instrument in the back there. Pretty nice set. Mr. Bookie Boo has a really nice custom Jabba sail barge. That's huge. Then we have the sand crawler. I figured I'd put the sail barge and the sand crawler next to each other or on top of one another just because they're sort of from the same planet. So, and they look similar color. Then a few more little Lego sets down here. Another empty shelf, and then a Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond just below that. This is a classic Lego set, probably the oldest in the Lego room right now from when I was a kid. It is Mega Bloks. It is the Brachiosaurus, and then some more starships, including lots of different TIE fighters here. There's so many Lego TIE fighters, it's crazy. I want to get more TIE fighters, and I want to fill all these available shelves with more Lego Star Wars sets because I really like them. The next one I'm probably going to get is going to be the upgraded version of this here, which is the really crappy Kylo Ren's command shuttle, and I really want to get a new one of those. That black one, I heard the wings on it are actually like controlled by a button, so they like spring out, which is pretty neat. I really like this set. This is Darth Vader's castle. Really cool set. Got some cool interior features on the other side. And over here we have AT-AT walkers. This is the AT-M6, I believe. Sort of like the beefed up AT-AT walker, along with all the minifigs for those walkers, including the AT-ST walker. I will be adding the AT-ST walker from The Mandalorian to this shelf very soon. And then all the other AT-AT walkers from the Battle of Hoth. There's two different ones there. Those ones I think were 2010 and 2007, I think. Oh no, 2014 and 2010, I guess. Yeah. Millennium Falcon, along with the minifigs for the Millennium Falcon and some open shelf space. The Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, along with those minifigures. I love that Lando Calrissian. Another one from the Clone Wars, another ship. And oh, I skipped over these guys. We have the UCS Slave One, and also the UCS TIE Fighter. And then a bunch of mini ships down here, including all the mini sets I got from the Sith battle packs, or Sith Trooper battle packs, all just right under here, just to sort of fill some of this open shelf space for now. And then of course on the very end here, this is one that will not fit on the Billy shelves from IKEA. This is the UCS Millennium Falcon, along with the minifigs and accessories and UCS plaque that it comes with. The Ewok Village, Death Star, Red 5. In behind Ninjago City there we have the Avengers Helicarrier, the Technic Plane, and check out how empty these shelves are on the far side now. There's barely anything over there. That's where I used to have all the Creator Expert vehicles and a bunch of other stuff. All the Batmobiles used to be there, and those are virtually empty now, so I have a lot of room to grow here in the Lego room, and a lot of room to continue acquiring new, awesome, great Lego sets to fill these Billy shelves. But it is pretty tight here, but I think I will live with it. It's really not too bad to walk through. And like I was saying, I do prefer seeing that all these sets just from the opposite side of the room where the entrance is, just right over there by that big, bright, ugly light, which I need to work on as well. Then we have the Orthanc Tower. I haven't done any changes to this shelf over here, which is just right above my build table. Then we have Arkham Asylum, Jurassic Park, T-Rex Rampage, and then the Metalbeard's Sea Cow. So yeah, lots of great changes here in the Lego room by adding those 9 Billy shelves. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely blows away doing shelf brackets and just like those white shelving units. Never do that. If you're considering getting Lego shelves, honestly, IKEA is the way to go. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. I guess it's because I was cheap. Shelf brackets and shelving, just shelves are way cheaper than getting 9 of these at $55 each, but it's totally worth it because you fit way more. And there's the lightsaber too. I forgot to show you off that. That's the Lego lightsaber of my own creation. And of course, we have the high-speed passenger train going around the Lego city right now. So that's really about it for today. Just wanted to provide a quick update for the Lego room here as we approach the end of the first month of 2020. And look, you can see those shelves underneath here too, and you can see that train system. Have yourselves a great day. I do appreciate the view. As always, stay tuned for some more great stuff happening here in the YouTube channel, or on my YouTube channel, of course. And we'll see you again in the not so distant future. Bye for now.